Hier zit wat. Nou. Welkom bij een nieuwe aflevering. Ja, ik had gisteren dit ook gestart, maar... Oeh, lekker. Dingen stelen. Moet ik nog wat doen. Dus dan, ik stop maar. En nu ga ik gewoon lekker verder.
Incense. And an old key. Wonder what it unlocks. Anise. Sandalwood. And something else. Saffron? Damn ugly for a doll. The kind you'd stick with pins to hurt someone.
Even kijken. Gaan we deze kant op.
Fucked up face.
Even kijken. Ik zou ook even mijn game ring even aanzetten, want dan kan ik kijken wie er, hoe heet dat, bericht op stuurt. Ja, gisteren toen kreeg ik ook al een bericht via de live chat, maar dit was een Jos die bent lid die een sekswebsite ging doen, dus daar geloof ik niet meer in. Nu zijn ze echt ziek in hun hoofd, raar mensen zijn het.
Well, bring out the gimp.
Think the gimp's sleeping?
Well, guess you'll just have to go wake him up now, won't you?
Zie je nou gewoon niet zichzelf te praten? Oh nee. Nou. Oh jee. Oh.
An altar. So, the eternal fires made it to Velen.
Even kijken. Ik kan zo alles van jullie stelen. Jullie slapen alleen. Niet dat ik dit ga doen. Ik ben nog een beetje netjes.
I need a good plow.
Oké. Dit is mijn geld wat ik mee verdien hoor.
Walls a different color. Something used to hang here. That painting? Right size. Wooden candlestick. Stem's broken. Fresh flowers. He expects them to return any minute. Takes hope.
Oh, you did that.
The Baron and his wife. Look happy enough. What's this? Huh. Gotta wonder who wanted to hide the hole. And what's on the other side.
Even kijken.
It gets interesting. Piece of wood looks like the stem of that candlestick. No coincidence there. Fight might have happened here. Ought to look for clues.
Ah, ook gordijnen. Kittel, hou eens op. Even kijken.
Deep nicks. Hit with a heavy object.
Nee, dat was die lampending.
Rest of the candlestick. And wine stains. Somebody smashed a bottle. From Toussaint. Yeah, Erveloos. Scent hasn't died. Wonder where it'll lead me.
Oh.
One fucked up face.
Damn, trail breaks off. Could find something else, though. Spruce wood. Smells of juniper incense. Some sort of folk talisman. Protective. Question is, against what? Won't find much else here.
Pam, pam, param. Pam, param. Stinks of Nilfgaardian corpse to me.
Moet ik weer drinken? Kijk, hè?
Found a doll in Tamara's room. Tell me about it.
What could possibly be so interesting about a doll, Witcher?
Looks like it might have been used for some sort of black magic. Where'd Tamara get it?
Black magic? Are you balmy? I made it for her. She was 4, perhaps 5 winters old. We were in Vizima on market day, and she saw the sorceress, Triss Merigold. Insisted she must have a doll just like her. Couldn't afford a thing of that sort, so I made the doll with my own hands.
Homo.
So it is supposed to be Triss. Yeah, I see it now. Eerie. Looks just like her.
Doesn't it? Time's taken a bit of a toll, but overall it continues to impress.
You got something to fall back on if things... Found signs of a fight in the room. Know anything about that?
A fight? What are you talking about?
Someone was attacked. Probably your wife or daughter. Whoever it was tried to defend themselves with a candlestick. Missed the attacker. Punctured the wall instead. They tussled too.
I don't know nothing about this. That night, I was drunk. Don't remember a thing. They were gone by the time I awoke.
Doubt you were the only ones in the castle. Maybe one of your men heard something?
3 times I asked those bastards if they'd seen anything.
Whole landing smells of wine. Tell me anything about that?
One of the lads, must be. Lushes, one and all.
Give your men Erveloos?
Oh, damn it. I might have spilled it. I told you I was good and marinated that night. What does it matter? Stench of wine in plenty of corn around the castle.
Recognize this amulet?
Yes. Anna began wearing it at time.
Any idea where she got it?
None.
Any witches or cunning women in the area?
A Pella. Old Coot lives near Blackbow. And there's a cunning woman in Midcops, but I know little about her. If Anna were to see someone, she'd choose the peller, not the woman.
Ought to have a
Fit.
not.
Fucked up face.
Ja, jongen, waarom gaat die controle niet doen?
Got any go?
Ik ben er zagrijnig van dat die controle dit doet.
Fancy an outing to find that sheep. What's cutting into you again?
Looking for someone who can craft me some armor. Gotta be top quality.
Well, I've been at it 20 years now. Mastered the craft in some respects, if I do say so myself.
You wish.
Don't listen to her. She's been sore lately, snorting every chance she gets. So, what kind of armor are we talking about?
Light, but durable. Can't constrain movement, and I gotta be able to get in it without anybody's help.
That all? Sure it shouldn't be self-cleaning. And how about it wipe your arse after you take a shite in the bushes?
Comfortable, strong, and
Ought to know one thing when it comes to armor. If it's got to be durable,
It can. Just needs the proper tools to make it. Tools like the folk of Clan Tordarroch
Joanna, I told you time and again to stay silent when I talk to customers. Shouldn't pester folk with those nonsense Skellige legends of yours.
It ain't legend, and it ain't nonsense. My granddad would go to Unvik for his armour. Said Tordarroch folk made the best. Till last year, that is, when a giant ravaged their island. Inhabitants either ran off or died, but the forge should still be in one piece.
worth looking into. Say I find the tools. Will you craft the armor for me?
On condition you bring the tool.
These legends mention where the forge might be.
Yes, north side of the isle, in a cave.
Look for the...
Oh ja. Oké, goed. Kan ik gewoon jouw dingen verkopen?
How may I assist you?
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
What's that you're muttering?
What did I do to deserve your company?
Nou,
Got their asses whipped
Don't
up
give
no
no to the
grand
horses.
whore.
You surprised? They tried to dance with a witcher.
Where'd he come from?
even kijken. Kouwen. Nee, is niet kouwen.
Loads of misfortune, loads. Some horror took Hannah first, now they tell Margaret. Ever eaten tree bark? Me, or splinters coming up your arse for me. Get out of here! Hey, look! Some's... What do you want?
Want to talk to the Peller?
Too late. We've got dibs on a chat with him. A long one.
Think you need to leave now?
Do we?
You do.
Well, let's go then.
Gotta wonder about a man who could get Edric's friends all worked up.
Skittel, hou nou op!
Hey, anybody home? Open up, it's safe now.
Devils. Who do they bring? What seek ye?
I need your help.
Oh, a man. Nay, a wolf. Grey, though not old. 'Tis he the Peller awaits.
Even kijken of vriend online is. Oh, even kijken. Nee.
Recognize this? Made of spruce wood, strong smell of juniper, designed to protect someone.
Freshly cut spruce sprinkled with goat's blood, then tempered with an incense of earth, smoke and juniper. For Anna, to protect her.
So, designed to protect her. From what?
Oh, the besieged she was, evil all around, wanting to possess her. Old magic, born of oblivion, from dark sources emerged.
Old magic? Can you be more specific?
'Tis not for mouth speech, nor for the touch. A small protective charm, not a thing more a Peller could do.
Anna and her daughter are missing. Know where they are?
Nay, no, nay. Peller don't know. But the spirits could know. The Peller will augur, the spirits ask.
Spirits. Great. Fine with me. Long as I know where to look, where to find them.
Lost, must be found. Princess! None better than Princess for finding things.
Princess? Which princess?
Princess, my goat! She's fled.
Those...
Without...
Fuck.
The bet...
Yeah.
Huh?
There you are. Come on, let's go see the Peller. Come on, damn it. Should have guessed as much. What's a witcher compared to a patch of wild strawberries? Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow? Come on, take you back to the Peller. This is just something awful. Where the hell did you go?
Kutgeit, jongen. Wat kutgeit.
Bear, run, you stupid piece of shit.
Do I really have to keep ringing this bell for you to follow?
Nou, lopen!
You're no roach, but I bet we can be friends in time. You've got that all-important quality every roach has to have. You don't talk much.
Princess, flee not from the Peller, for there are wolves about. Goat of mine, dearest, sweetest goat.
Can we talk about Anna and Tamara now? Know where they might be?
Blood. We need blood. A living being.
Fine. Be right back. Will this do?
Red.
They are not here. They have gone. Blood. I see blood. Whose? No Anna. No Tamara. Just a child. A child that lives not, yet did not die.
mentioned a child. Whose?
Why, Anna's.
Anna was pregnant?
She was. And she miscarried.
Baron didn't mention it.
Afraid, perhaps. Or ashamed, or forgetful. Or perhaps he had no wish to remember.
The Baron have anything to do with his wife's miscarriage?
Foul-tempered he is, and he's a fondness for hooch.
No doubt makes his temper even fouler. Did he abuse his family? Anna came to you. You must have noticed something.
The Pella's old, near blind. But Princess came and licked her hand.
So what?
She's a wise beast. Only comes to those who suffer.
What happened to the child?
In a grave thrown. Without rite or ceremony, it awoke. Now it wants
A botchling.
Oh, pardon.
What botchling?
She's a
Whatever.
sick.
If what you...
Hier zit helemaal niks. Oeh. Vijf XP. 5 XP, mate.
Storm, damn it.
130. Waar heb je net nog? Nou, is de quest, hè? Nee hoor, nee, het is wel... Nee hoor! Nee hoor! Nee hoor! Nee hoor! Nee hoor! Kutcontroller!
Lightning strike.
Oswin? Where's Oswin? Anyone seen him?
Believe I saw him heading to the stable.
What?
Fire. You blind? Nobody willing to put it out?
Ain't that simple. Most are afraid. Baron flies into a rage. He takes no prisoners.
My brother's in the stable! We've got to save him!
See what I can do.
Hurry now!
Godverdomme, zit ik vast.
bolted on the inside. Need another way in. Damn it, won't budge. Probably bolted on the inside. Need another way in. Damn it, clouds of smoke. Gotta hurry.
Let's get these.
Over here! Can't get out! Roof's collapsed!
Coming to get you.
What the fuck? Wat zitten ze dan? Wat zit hij dan?
Good work! The horses!
I know your wife miscarried. Was that before or after you beat her to a pulp?
Fuck are you suggesting?
Don't play me for a fool. You'd been beating them for years. Finally, they'd had enough and fled. Sound about right?
Pathetic.
They ran from you, didn't they?
Lying prick!
We need to talk. Sit down. You beat them.
I never laid a finger on some...
And on Anna.
That's another story. She always knew how to spark my ire.
Expect me to believe you are a loving father to Tamara after that scene in the courtyard?
You're free to believe whatever you wish, but she was always the apple of my eye. She had the run of the place, ask anyone. She'd ride the horses, hunt with the men, at times join them on their rounds. And they'd send for her when I flew into a rage, for only she could calm me.
Make it sound like she led a charmed life. If that's the case, why'd she run?
I'd hardly need you if I knew.
Your wife, how'd she make you angry? Too much salt in the soup? Socks never darned?
20 years we've known each other.
Oh,
She's seen
ik ben
me
even te
drunk
bewaarschuwen.
and sober. She was there to greet me when I returned the victor. She was there to patch me up in defeat. Like no other, she knew where to press, where to pinch, so it would hurt.
You beat her? For that? For criticizing you?
Oh, Witcher, you haven't a clue, have you? Well, perhaps I shall tell you about it one day. One day, but not today.
Okay.
You knew they had run away from the start.
Yes, I knew.
Why didn't you tell me? Wasted my time.
Say I had. Say I'd said I had troubles. Couldn't control my wife, my daughter. What kind of flaccid prick would you take me for?
Tell me everything you remember about the day they...
I'd been soaking. I tried to stop her. She wriggled like an eel. We struggled. She fell. Last blasted thing I remember. Woke up in the morn, breeches heavy with me. Know what that's like, Witcher? No. How the fuck could you? I was left with nothing. Nothing! Only the bottle.
What happened next?
Next. Thought when it lay there.
Maybe you're doing, maybe not. But that amulet she wore could be important. Or maybe the fact that she lost it. What did you do with the child?
What was I to do? Took it.
Just like that?
Damn! That child had been... under...
Get hold of yourself. Men like you, when they break down, look downright pathetic.
You're a heartless bastard.
Mutations worked then. But here's the good news. Your dead child might help us find the one who's still alive. And...
What? How?
Sometimes miscarried fetuses, if they don't get a proper burial, turn into botchlings.
Into... fucking what?
Details you don't need to know. There's a bond of blood between this creature and your wife and daughter. I can use that bond to find them.
How?
One of two ways. Legends claim you can bury a botchling under the family's threshold, perform a ritual, and turn it into a lubberkin. That's a sort of, hob, a guardian spirit that could lead me to your family.
And the other way?
We kill it and draw some blood. Take that to the Peller and he does the rest.
Do not kill my child. It's suffered enough already. Lift the curse that it may finally rest in peace.
Whatever we do,
I'll show you where I bet.
if it turns out we can't transform the botchling into a lubberkin, they can bury us in it. Handy either way. The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight, at midnight. Get word, and try to sober up.
Do I take a shovel?
Take it. You'll need it, but not for that.
Na, mich.
A bit further. Follow me.
You give the child a name?
No. Why would we?
Mistake. Names are powerful seals.
Here's the spot.
Chose a lovely spot.
Damn it, will you relent? I plap...
Good. The grave's dug up.
What's that mean?
Botchlings on the prowl.
Look!
Take it in your arms, quick.
And if it goes guaranteed, it'll bite us in the arse before we know it.
Keep screaming and it will turn rabid. It's calm for now.
Bloody hell. What happens when it gets plowing restless?
It'll bite through your jugular, and you'll bleed to death before I can help. Tell me if it starts wriggling. I'll calm it with magic. Back to the fortress.
What? With this?
As I recall, you were the one wanted to test the old legends, change it into a lubberkin.
Oh, fuck. Something fierce! Can't hold it! Calm it somehow! Quiet now. But what do you want to do with it?
Me? Nothing. This is your job. Told you, gotta bury it under the threshold. If the tales are true, by tomorrow it'll be a lubberkin. From then on, it'll watch over your house and help me find your family. Need to hurry.
On with it! Squirming again? Like a daft eel? Worked. It stopped.
Chosen a name?
No,
So think of one. It's important.
it's a girl. What would Anna have named her? What now?
Repeat after me. By the powers of earth and sky.
By the powers of earth and sky.
By the world that was to be your home.
By the world that was to be your home.
Forgive me, you who came, but who I did not embrace.
Forgive me. You who came, but who I did not embrace.
I name thee, say her name, and embrace thee as my daughter.
I name thee Daya, and embrace thee as my daughter.
away the body.
What now?
In 1 day's time, Dea should turn into a lubberkin. I'll stay here and wait. You go home.
I'll wait with you.
Out of the question.
But that's my child. And the guilt, the responsibility for all this, lies with me.
Time for parental impulses? It's long past. Besides, nothing else you can do here.
But...
No buts. Just Witcher's work left to do here. Gotta wait a day and a night for the botchling to turn into a lub... Go home. And try not to drink yourself stupid again.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Nou, laat me wel gewoon recht lopen, niet de hele tijd links af, man.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around, though. Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse.
No.
They change in here. Bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Both were here. Right way. wants to show me something more.
Nou. Ja, kankercontrole man. Ruik nou eens een keer. Je paard, je bent er nooit.
Field day. Still worth a closer look. Damn it. Should examine that horse carcass. What do we have here? Chew. Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks. Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away. Trail goes on. Good thing it doesn't end here.
Kutcontrole sloop hoor. Als hij de hele tijd godverdomme naar links gaat. Nou, rot dan op man. Kut ding.
Fisherman's hut. Seems she wants me to take a closer look.
Who's that? Other room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for 2 women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of her father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is, hi. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than to crow's perch with a baron.
Why?
Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I mean.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
Twere like mooks. Mrs.
Why help them at...
I did that. Old Miss Tamara. 3 moons passed, a fever gripped my boy. Tamara and me, myself.
Mary.
Crying shame we couldn't...
What marks?
These... well... like burned on, with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye. No, these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and...
While back,
Must be
it's where I saw her last.
gods of all the heavens protect us. 'Tis clear now whose whisper 'twere in the night.
It is?
The crones took her. She must have made a deal with them.
Thanks for your...
Like,
I'll do it. So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace. Ought to just destroy it.
Oh ja, nee. Die zijn officieel. Nou! Stop nou weer, dat is gekut, man. En dan gaat hij weer naar links. Ik doe helemaal niks. Stop nou kankercontrole, jongen.
you, sir. Going on leave. Coming shortly.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek sent you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment.
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father sent you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive. And well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Your father's a vile man. You're angry and bitter. Can't blame you.
Why do you help him then? Why did you take this job?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style. Well, now you've found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing? He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the child. Must have had a fever, she was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
Wojtek said some monster carried off your mother.
That is what happened. It was enormous, twice the size of a bear, but much quicker and more agile. It grabbed Mum before we could react. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
Your mother's in Crookback Bog. Seems quite happy, actually. Though I think she's not quite right in the head.
What? She lives! I must go there at once and get her out!
Wouldn't recommend venturing into the swamp.
I've made my decision. Won't let anyone talk me out of it.
What will you do now?
Find my mum.
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire? A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks. Thing is, fire's tricky. It's easy to get burned.
Well, well. A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Desperate fathers have been known to do a lot to find their daughters.
Unexpected from a witcher. I thought your mutations cleansed you of humanity. Stripped you of emotions.
You don't need mutations to strip men of their humanity. I've seen plenty of examples. Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Grada, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you. A killer for hire abandoning his bounty for the good of another. The Hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you.
Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Hope you know what you're getting into.
I've never been more certain. The Eternal Fire is the best thing that could happen to me.
In that case, good luck.
Thank you for respecting my choice. Farewell.
You!
Nou, dit bedoel ik. Wat is dit voor bullshit? Stop Melvin!
ask a service of the Pellar must.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil, the Pellar need. Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge.
What'll I get out of it?
Witches do naught for free, this the Pellar knows. Not to fear.
Why hold the ritual at all?
At times men die, their spirits wander.
Seems like
You'd not refuse. Across...
the sooner we resolve this...
Remember me?
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
Won't ever forget that. Here. I'm grateful.
Dit bedoel ik, hij kut controle.
Witcher, a word, please. Believe we've not had the pleasure. They call me the Sergeant. Left over from my army days, you understand. When me and Philip, meaning the Baron, served under a Temerian banner. Wanted to ask you about something.
What is it?
That night, when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
Scabies.
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones. Damn.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenfurt.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
I saw her. We talked. She said I could tell you she's safe.
When will she come home?
And that she's not coming back.
She's not to return. But I prepared all for her. Her rooms await. I sent away for new pantoblas from Toussaint. How can she not come back?
Sooner you accept this, the better. Face it, you haven't been the best father.
I have not. True. But I'd change. I'd be different. If only she'd return. If only they'd both come back. Maybe all is not yet lost.
You can always try.
I shall try. I must. Incidentally, what of my Annie?
We'll talk about her, don't worry. But right now, you'll tell me about Ciri, just like we agreed.
When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs gone stiff from some... That lass of yours, Pure luck in the flesh. To hunt down a wild boar that size, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, where he's still among the living. Sherry, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Aye, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunt?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads, as I recall.
They made an exception for me.
Right. Mean to say you're a she-witcher?
Not entirely. The mutations, I was never subjected to them. But everything else I know, I learned from the witches there.
Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Natural.
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do it all.
Well, that's an awfully gloomy face. Too much of a coward to race.
The horse is mine.
To race.
Done. Day dawns.
Ready?
As ever.
Man's up! Come on, Siri, don't you embarrass us!
Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
Here.
Your sword is mine!
That'll be the day.
Want that horse, don't ya?
Had one just like it.
Hey, dit is toch bullshit?
Your sword is mine! Worthy of the best horse.
Thank you.
What?
Another chance to win.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they made...
Aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
got news of your wife.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy.
You were to bring her back, not rip...
I was supposed to find her, and I did.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here?
Actually, that's exactly what I think.
The world might seem black and white to you witches, but for us common
Sorry, but your life story...
Will you at least tell me how Anna wound up in that blasted bog?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
Dit is voor jou één huis.
er net ruzie met omdat ik heb zitten drummen weer.
Oh, dat het niet gehoord. Nee, ik zit op mijn voet.
Ja, ja, hij loopt ook met dingen op, maar hij hoort het even goed. Hij raakt in paniek.
Ja.
En ik wachtte het al, ik zat al eigenlijk op hem te wachten. Ik ging al expres wel even drummen, ik denk hij komt weer. Hij is de enige die echt genoeg gaat doen. Ja, ik waarschijnlijk gestopt van kan niet meer. Maar hij ging uit klaar. En ik ging ook uit klaar.
Ja.
Want ik weet dat hij jouw autostuk heeft gemaakt. En ik vermoed ook dat hij mijn motorstuk heeft gemaakt. Dus daarom weet ik ook wel heel erg ruzie gemaakt. Het ging over het glas afwassen. Maar hij eigenlijk dus mee naar buiten. Dus ik ging naar buiten. En dan wil ik wel zien wat je met mij gaat doen.
Ja.
Maar ik was zo boos, dus ik schreef het. Maar toen zei ik tegen hem dat hij doet. Dan denk ik, ja, nou, gaan we meteen een auto stuk maken, een motor stuk maken, dat ben jij geweest. Nooit ik weet het, een auto stuk te maken. Een auto. Toch ook een man. Hij heeft dus jouw brand. En als het een spreek, dan ga ik zeggen dat ik moet betalen. Ja, en dat is 60 euro, 70 euro. Je moet ook wel doen. Ja. Toch zonde, dat is ook niet betalen. Ja, geloof ik wel. Dus nu je weet wie het is.
Nou ja, het wordt wel gewoon, als hij het heeft gedaan, dan moet hij het.
Ik wou het net doen gaan bekennen. En dan dacht ik al, ik ga er meteen al beginnen. En die motor bekennen, dat moet ook achter mijn band.
Ja.
Dezelfde snede zitten. Maar dat had niet gedaan zijn. Maar ja, altijd is dat.
Ja. Bijzonder toch?
Het zei ook nog dat we zijn ook nog.
Nou ja, mag ik niet uit. Nou, weet je, hier is de afscheiding zo niet meer. En hij wil het niet van. En die wil een krijgen dan. Ja, maar één hij wil ook jou niet meer te ja, ik kan het wel.
Dat is maar.
Die wordt zo. Ja, maar eerst dat het
Venturing into the swamp, even with armed men, is just a bad idea. It's a dangerous place inherently, and I think those crones are a greater threat than anyone would realize.
Even kijken.
I'll not sit on my ass waiting for them to return her. Would you wait? Count on their mercy if they had your daughter?
Probably not. We had a deal.
A word once given. Now that's...
Everyone's gonna lie.
It landed right in front of me. I thought we breathed our last.
Watch out!
If I don't survive this, you're to take... Let's show this bastard what we're worth!
Damn it! Can't leave him like that.
La 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 la. Skip jij. Weer gewonnen. Hey.
Hey.
Alles goed?
Nee, maar laat me maar even.
Ja, oké.
Het is wel een leuke dag gehad.
Oh.
Dus, heb je wel zeg.
Ja, daar